Hey there, LEGO fans! For the third week in a row, I need to again thank my friend Jamie, who's yet again provided me with another kit to build. This time, the dots version of Mickey Mouse. Or rather, as he's already got this one hanging on his wall, I'm going to go for the build of Minnie Mouse. And this will be my first dot set. I've been a little bit unsure about building these because this thing comes with over 2,300 1x1 pieces, and that sounds a little tedious to assemble. Maybe that's why Jamie gave it to me instead of doing it himself. I don't know. I'll give you my opinion when I'm done. But for now, let's open this up, see what we have to work with, get this build underway, so we can start having a closer look at the dots version of Minnie Mouse. So here she is, Minnie Mouse, exactly as depicted on the box. Created with a bunch of dots, with a resolution of 48 dots by 48 dots. There are no surprises in this final product, as we knew exactly what we were going to be building before we started. And I gotta say that the final product looks pretty good. And for anyone who's looking for some low-res art, I'm sure they'd love to hang this on their wall, which is exactly what this is intended for. On the back, in the top left and top right corners, there are two Technics pieces here, which are fully intended to facilitate hanging this on the wall. As to how I found the build process, it wasn't as tedious as I thought it might be, and this is due largely in part to how the build is separated into 9 sections, with this piece I haven't seen before, having 16 by 16 studs, and having Technics pins on all 4 sides so you can connect the tip to others quite easily, which makes this build process pretty easy to break down into sections. So if you didn't want to do it all in one sitting, breakpoints are very easy to define. This set also came with a different type of brick separator, one I hadn't seen before, one that I find to be more tailored for this experience. It's lacking that little peg for pushing the Technics pins through, and it's overall wider, making it much easier to remove many dots in one go. Additionally, it also came with this one little crowbar piece, which at first I thought was going to be an odd addition to the build, but now I can see they included it as a tool, allowing you to remove one dot at a time. And when done, there were a lot of leftover dots, 286 to be precise. I'm sure there's a very small portion of these that would be the extras that LEGO includes with every kit, but the vast majority are here so you can build the alternate build, Mickey Mouse. Also in the extras, we have 8 2x8 and 1 2x16 plate. These are here because if you want to have both Minnie and Mickey, you could of course display them separately, but there's also an additional set of instructions showing you how to merge them together. So you get one canvas, twice as wide, no frame in the middle separating the two, which means that you'd have those pieces left over. So, bottom line, this kit is really quite straightforward. You know exactly what you're going to be buying, you know exactly what you're going to be building, and you know exactly how it's going to look when it's done. This is a set with one intended purpose: to be hung on the wall and appreciated as a piece of art. So if this kind of decoration tickles your fancy, I'm sure you're going to be very pleased to know that in addition to Minnie and Mickey, LEGO has released a whole slew of these, both fictional and real-world characters to choose from. And I have every reason to believe that LEGO is going to be releasing plenty more of these in the months and years to come, which I'm sure will make the Dots fans out there very happy.